The Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Rev Lee Wolak. We're here each and every day exploring life together, this magnificent journey. Are you able to look yourself in the mirror and say, I love my life? I'm going to tell you that's your goal. Your goal is the ability to say, I love my life. And guess what? It's not about luck. I don't believe there's any such thing as luck. I think luck is an illusion. I think luck is an excuse. And I think here's the key thing. Our creative power is always working. It's always receptive. It's always neutral. It's always available. But we've bought into the belief that luck is involved. Luck, very simply, is the result of how we use our creative power. Now, you're going to say to me, well, Lee, that can't be the case. Well, here, let me tell you a little secret. Some of your creative power, most of your creative power, is because you have unconscious beliefs that you've adopted from your parents, from the schools, from religion, from business, from society. You have unconscious beliefs. And those beliefs, the law that creates, gives you it. Those beliefs, because the law is what? It's neutral. It does not care what you put into it. It gives you exactly the energy that you are. You get that? It gives you the exact energy. Some people, I had a boss that was a golfer. And this guy, everyone would say he had the greatest luck because he'd get in all these jams on the golf course, but he'd always find a way out. What I came to understand is it wasn't luck. He just believed that he could get out of all the jams. He believed that there was a way to do it. It wasn't luck. It was a skill. It was an inner knowing that he had about things. Some people have luck with relationships. You think it's luck. It's not. It's creative. Some people think that you have luck with money. No. It's creative. It's your mental energy. With health, you're lucky you've got that health. Well, let's explore that one a little bit. Well, your DNA, Lee. Well, science, epigenetics says your DNA is a tendency, but the environment in which your DNA lives, the environment can change your DNA. So you may have a history of cancer or a history of high blood pressure or heart attacks or whatever in your family history. But your mental atmosphere that you create changes that DNA. Science is showing that. So the question I ask you is, are you changing your DNA? How do you change it? What's the atmosphere? Is it an atmosphere where you're stressed out all the time? Is it an atmosphere that I'm not lucky? I'm going to have the same fate as my mom and dad? Ooh, you don't want that. I can tell you, I understand that. My family history is not good. Mom had cancer, died of cancer. Dad, high blood pressure, heart condition, died of it, alcoholic. My brother, prostate cancer, died of it. I don't have any of that. I choose to create an environment that I thrive in. And that environment centers on, first off, meditation. Meditation and then choosing what is the energy I wish to go through my day. Is it a high elevated energy, an energy of love, of gratitude, of thanksgiving, of peace, of joy, of abundance, of health? Or is it an attitude of I'm a victim, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I've got anxiety? We control all of that. You may not think we do, but we do control all of that. I wish you could just come into my mind and see what I see, but I know that's not possible. And the key thing too is, don't believe me. You got to prove it for yourself. And then, man, you're going to build an incredible belief. So ask this question. What in your life do you want to change? And work on that one thing for at least 3 months. Develop a new attitude. Think new thoughts about it. Attach new emotions to it. There's so many things. You visualize the new life. Create a new energy. Start a daily meditation practice. You can do that with me every morning at 7 a.m. Some of you already are doing it. We're talking all the time about building an elevated emotion and making that the predominant vibration which we're putting into the universe. Really powerful. Really powerful. So I want to remind you, today is what? It's Agape Gathering Day. 1:30 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Central Time, 2 different gatherings. You can join me. We can have conversations face to face. We can share, get to know each other, explore together. All the Zoom information is on where? AgapeSpiritualCenter.com. And you're all welcome. Some people come every week. Some people show up every once in a while. Some people never come. It doesn't matter. If you want to show up, you want to connect, we've got the time and the place for you. Yeah, Corey, how does it look like, feel like, smell like, taste like? How would you act if you were in that? How would you think if you were in that? How would your posture be? Where would you eat? Who would you hang around with? Really good questions. What is it? Jim Rohn said this, the 5 people that you hang around with the most will determine the level of your abundance. Think about that one. Why? Because it's an energy. It's an energy. You want to hang around with a high energy. Be selfish. Because until you're selfish about the energy that you hang with and the energy you become, you can't change your life. Don't let other people's energy hold you back. Because guess what? Like I said, your creative power, the law, is always working. Whether you want it to or not, because it's neutral, it doesn't care. It's just is always working. It's always receiving your thoughts. It's always giving back. It's always available to you. There's nothing about life that is lucky. Now, I don't know about where you were born and who you were born into. I don't know about that past life or that life in between. I don't know about that. But I do know in this life. Because I was born to a poor family. I was born to immigrants who didn't have a lot, didn't have education, nothing like that. I'm wealthy. I'm healthy. I don't have mental issues. I've worked through those issues. I had them. I worked through them. I changed them. I did that because I desired to have a greater life experience than my mom and dad. I did that because there was something in me that I wanted to be juiced about, and I didn't let anything get in my way. And Amy, don't hope you can sustain it. Make a choice. I will sustain my jazz juicy life today. Yeah, do that. Don't let anyone get in your way. How dare they get in your way? Well, it's not how dare they. You let them get in your way. Don't let them get in your way. I don't care who they are. You tell them, hey, I'm jazzed. You're trying to get me down? Sorry, got no time for you today. Unless you want to support me being jazzed. Just say that with all the love I've got in my heart. Love to invite you to meditations every day. We're having a great time. Lives are changing. People are going deeper. We're experimenting together. I love that. You know, I don't have any more today. That's what I've got. I gave you what I got today. So I'm going to say to you, there's a power working in you, and you're using it whether you want to believe it or not. It's always responding to you. Why don't you test it out? Why don't you start building a new belief and see how that demonstrates in your life? And when you do, you'll become a conscious creator. And all that victim crap, never be back again. Until tomorrow, know that you are loved just like you are. Make it your best day ever. Aloha.